Alright, so I'm getting my Hostile hubs ready with bearings, and here is one I prepared earlier, the 0 degree Hostile hubs. And to get these bearings in, you have to heat up the hub, and then you have to freeze the bearings. And the way I do that is I use lighter fuel butane. So something like this, I just get instead of putting the bearings in the fridge for a long time, I just get butane lighter gas, and you just get a container and you just depress it inside there until you get a whole bunch of it collected into a liquid form. But that is super cold. So I'll show you what happened when I put my finger in there. It instantly freezes everything up. You can see it bubbling away because it's there's probably a little bit of heat in the bearing, and it's cooling it down very quickly. And I just put that aside while that's getting cold, and with a lighter I just heat up the hub. Actually, I'll do this side first. It works better if you get it. You can do it with an electric heat gun. I can't be bothered getting out the extension, the electrical cord, and so I'm just using a jet lighter. Some people put the hubs into a baking oven. What this does is expands the aluminum so the bearing can sit in, so the bearing can just drop in there. But you have to cool down the bearings. You can either put the bearings in the freezer overnight, but butane works just as better because it instantly cools them down. Alright, now we'll get a bearing out. Whoa, that is super frozen. Okay, here we go. There you go. That just dropped in there. That's how it is. Now the cold temperature of the bearing will cool the rest of the hub down again, and it'll lock itself into place. So what you have to do now is to install the other one. You have to heat it up again. So I do the flat side first, so then I can put it down again on a flat surface. I'll heat it up again. Move your butane container away so it doesn't accidentally put yourself on fire, and just heat this up again, nice and hot. So I'm building another Hpi Baja roller, and I plan to get an RC Max motor, maybe a 71cc to a 90cc RC Max engine for this thing. I'm going to be posting pictures on my channel in the community section, so you can check out the progress of what I'm doing there. I'm currently waiting for a lot of parts. I need some shocks from DDM, throttle linkage, and then I need some Baja 5SC axles as well. And then after that, it's pretty much just saving up for the engine, which is going to cost around, if I get the 90cc, it's going to cost close to $3,500 just for the motor, because it's from the UK. Converted that to Australian dollars, it's quite a large chunk of money. Alright, beautiful, that went straight in as well. And that's how you do it. To get that bearing out again, if you want to change the bearings, you would have to like really super heat up the whole thing, and while holding the hub with something else, you can so some kind of tool, you can pull the bearing straight out. But that's how you install the bearings. That's a quick way of doing it. You don't have to put bearings in the freezer. You just use butane lighter gas. And there's still quite a bit in there. I'll just throw that out. It's very highly flammable, so be careful. And I'll just tip this out somewhere. And that's how you install the bearings in a Hostile hub carriers.